Ich sehe, wie du deinen Körper bewegst. Ich sehe die. Ich sehe.
Hello and welcome to AFOREVO TV. It's the grand finale of the 14th edition of the African International Film Festival, AFRIFF 2025. Now, throughout the week, industry experts have gathered here in Lagos to rub minds on this year's theme, which is Rhythms of the Continent, the Afrobeat film movement. Now, the festivities comes to an end with a closing ceremony and an award night where films and filmmakers alike will be recognized for their creative excellence. My name is Randy with an H. Let's get right into it.
My name is Chioma Ude, and I'm the founder of the film festival, African International Film Festival.
So I want to first start by saying a big congratulations on the success of this year's event.
Thank you so much.
What inspired this year's theme?
Afrobeat and Nollywood are the biggest cultural drivers on the continent, and I wanted it to be associated with each other even more because I know how profound it will be for our music to be in film and vice versa.
What was one highlight that you are taking? One highlight of this year's event?
Okay, if we go with the theme, which is about music, Davido said something which was really profound, and he says, you know, you don't always have to use my hit song. I could make songs, fresh songs for a film. So that's something everybody should think about, even though some people do that already. Also, how hard it is for filmmakers to get their music into their films. And so we prepared solutions, and it was a wonderful time, really, for filmmakers.
Hitze.
My name is Angela Honora, a Nigerian-Canadian filmmaker based in Canada.
Okay, so all the way from Canada. Yes. Now I found out that you're also nominated for a short film tonight.
Yes.
What's your film called?
The General Son.
The General Son. It sounds so intriguing. I must say you look like a winner, so how do you feel?
I feel like a winner. Being here at AFRIFF and being in competition among all the thousands of films that are submitted, I feel like a winner already.
What Afrobeat artists are you looking forward to working with in the future?
A couple of them actually. I do love Wizkid. I love Rema a lot. Of course, Davido. So many people, really artistic people. These are people that I know that they're intentional about their craft, and if you're trying to be a filmmaker, I think intentionality is like the bedrock of any good filmmaking. So maybe Wizkid, Rema at some point, because I think I really love their creative direction.
Seeing that this year's edition has touched on a lot of topics and a lot of things has been learned, what are the things that you're going to be implementing in your career going forward, learned from this year's event?
I think the power of collaboration. You can see how much stronger we are together than we are apart. I'm also just incredibly excited about what's happening in the Nigerian film industry specifically. You're seeing some really great talent getting an opportunity to shine. I saw a film called My Father's Shadow recently, directed by Akinola Davies, where you had an intersection of Black British Nigerian actors and Nollywood actors, and it's just beautifully rendered film. And I'm looking for that kind of quality going forward, but with more resources. I think if we can get budgets that allow us to go deeper, to have a bit more scope so that we can compete on the global stage, that's the next frontier.
Spüren.
My name's Chi Kyung Chung, and I'm the director of the film Son of the Soil.
Yeah, so your movie showed during the festival. What do you think the feedback was from the viewers that saw your movie?
I think it seemed really exciting, really positive. It was my first time watching a film with a Nigerian audience, and the passion was amazing. I think it was really fun seeing people react to the screen, screaming, shouting, laughing. So, yeah, it was great, very special.
Allow me to bring been the connoisseur of perfect music, that's what I call it. If music was a person in Africa, this is him. Please put your hands together for Flavor!
My name is Flavor of Africa.
Okay, so your movie is the ending of the show this year. So how does that feel like?
Amazing.
Is it your first time directing a movie?
Yes.
And it's ending AFRIFF?
Yeah.
So what are the challenges that you encountered while filming?
You know, a lot, but you know, I've always been positive from the get-go, set my eyes on the outcome, what it's gonna be like. So from the get-go, I started it. I knew I was gonna, you know, come up with something, and finally we're here.
Okay, so are there other movies in the works that we should be looking forward to?
Of course, so many more to come.
Okay, so it's your first time at AFRIFF?
My first time, yeah.
So what has been the highlight of the event for you?
I'm just coming in, you know, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what, you know, the night's got for all of us.
This year's edition introduced the African content market, which is something that has not been there before. But my main concern with the introduction of, making an open market to have foreigners that come in and invest is how to preserve our authenticity as a culture and not get diluted in the process. So how do you think we could do that?
Well, that's your concern. That's not a problem. Film is now a global language. The foreign markets, the foreign film festivals, they have spaces for African films as well. Imagine if they're asking how they would feel if African films are coming to, take over the market. It's an open market. We consume Hollywood, we consume Europe, we consume Asia, we consume Africa. Everybody's making movies. It's what it is. One thing is that it's in Africa, so it will always be the host, right? And the best films will always get bought and get sold.
My name is Iniedo. I'm an actress and I'm a filmmaker.
Okay, so were you around for the entire masterclass and all the other activities?
Oh no, I had to fly in specifically for this event 2 days ago. So yes, I did a panel day before yesterday for female breaking stereotypes in soundtrack for filmmaking. So yeah, and then I'm here.
Okay, so can you give us a little bit about your panel, some of the things that you shared there, so the audience at home can also benefit?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how we can marry, how important soundtrack is, how the female positioning is in the industry, how important it is for us to understand the roots of our music, just like we've discovered storytelling, how important Afrobeat is, Amapiano, whatever you call it, all the African African organic sounds, how much it can benefit the movie industry.
If you were to describe AFRIFF this year in one word, what word will it be?
New, because the marketplace added a whole new element at the water tower. I hope I'm saying it right. New. So you have to flow with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say new. AFRIFF is new, and to be able to be on your 14th year and come out new is amazing, and the masterfulness of Chioma, the leader. That's what I'll say.
Was wir hier.
You've been in the industry for quite some time. You've seen a lot of evolution, a lot of change in this industry. And this year, we're trying to infuse Afrobeat with movies and cinema. So what do you think that would be like? What's the future of African movies in that regard?
I think it's more like a rice and beans situation. Afrobeat has always been... so our music went from what it is, recent to Afrobeat. And you find out that with the kind of music we used to listen to back then, because I've been in this industry for 27 years, we used to infuse it in film. As Afrobeat grew, Nollywood is growing, the growth is coming together. So it has always been there. It's just that we are now on a broader spectrum. It's now a bigger platform, and soup is sweeter.
What are you most excited for about this year's edition of AFRIFF?
I think the AFRIFF film and content market was a game changer because it was able to bring and marry the two ends of the ecosystem together. So the producers, the filmmakers and the investors and the networks and the people that want to invest in our films. And usually you would have to know someone that knows somebody to know somebody to sell your film. But right now, AFRIFF has, leveled the playing field that everybody, so long as you make a good film, it gives you the platform to reach out to the people that are willing to invest in your dreams. And I think that's really, really game-changing.
I'm Jean-Paul, the lead producer of the AFCM, AFRIFF Film and Content Market, first ever film market in Nigeria by AFRIFF.
Okay, so I'm so glad to have you on the red carpet because I have so many questions about the market. So what's the structure of the market looking like?
So the structure of the market, it's the first year. So we have welcomed buyers, sellers, distributors, producers, and filmmakers. We had over 14 panels. Some of the panels we welcome international lead actors like Davido Yewolo. We also had artists like Davido and a lot of different artists. We had the French panel coming, the Brazilians, the Japanese. So overall, I think we welcome more than 40 nationalities, people from Australia, from the US, from Canada, from all over the places. And overall, you have to understand that a market is where you buy and sell movies. So you need to have this networking ongoing. You need to have this deal room making like real deals together. And I feel like today we've grown to a size that is reasonable, but we want to grow better. We want to grow faster. And I think next year is going to be even bigger than what we had this year.
I mean, it's been an awesome experience, if I would say that. And the mere fact that Afrobeat is at its peak right now and the whole world is listening to us and our movies have done well globally. Let's be truthful to ourselves. And just having an edition that sort of talks about how we can integrate our music and our film and make it global has been an awesome one. So I think this is the time for it to happen, and it's been quite impactful, and I look forward to collaborations happening from this edition of AFRIFF, and of course films and music being made for a global audience.
Hitze. Hitze.